Yeah, hi, I'm here for a story time, and this is on women's health. So I went to my annual Well Women's visit last week, and, she's delivered my 3 babies and good relationship, known her 10 plus years. So go in, routine, and she's like, anything new going on, whatever. And I was like, actually, yeah, a couple weeks ago, I had this weird, lightning pain. I don't know, it was like a shock of lightning, kind of like low. It just felt like nothing I'd ever felt before. And it happened like 2 or 3 times, and it just kind of felt weird. And I have a history of, in 2021, I had an ovarian cyst rupture that I was bleeding internally. And so I just kind of want to keep an eye on that. And so I brought it up. And this lady looked me square in the face, knowing my history, knowing what I just said. And she said this, looked me in the eyes and said, as women get older, they start to just become more aware of pain in their pelvic region. And, it's probably been there the whole time. You've probably felt that. You're just more aware of it now. What? So I go home and tell my husband this, being completely dismissed. And he said, what a crazy thing to say. He was like, I'm interested to see what your blood work says. Do they do a sonogram? Nothing, no. I said, what do you mean blood work? He said, well, when he goes in for his annual physical for a man, they do blood work. I said, no, women don't get blood work at their annuals. Do we? Do you? I don't. Well, women's, there's no blood work going on. And he said, what do you mean there's no blood work? How do they know what's going on internally? It's an annual Well Women's visit. I said, no, we don't do that. I said, what do you think your doctor would do if you go in and told him you're having lightning pain, very low? He said, I'm pretty sure I would be in a CT scan within a couple hours. I said, yeah, pretty sure also. She told me I'd probably had that pain my whole life. So this is getting older. This is women's health. Okay, advocate for yourself. I don't know what to do.